the show tonight, Emma, Tony, Tracy and Mark are all game for a job. And here's your sparkling, scintillating host. You girls would like him to give you a ring. It's the one and only Mike Diamond.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's lovely to see you.
Lovely!
Do you know, whoops-a-daisy, totally wrong catchphrase. But never mind, because tonight we're here with the show that aims to find 4 young people who really are, you got it, game for a job! And tonight's show, to assist me as always, the girl who is on the TV more than moi, it is the one and the only, the lovely Carol! Welcome, Carol, welcome. Tell the boys and girls and the people at home, what have you been doing lately?
Well, I've been doing Brucey's show, of course, and Dale's.
Well, she works for them all, you know, works for them all.
Yes, and of course there's my own show, Changing Gardens.
Well, you certainly do not need a makeover, Carol, do you?
Oh, too kind, Mike, too kind.
Julie, enough, Carol. It's only 20 minutes. Yeah, that's right. 20 minutes between these people and the job of their dreams. Well, almost. I mean, I don't think, Carol, we can offer these people the job of Deputy Prime Minister. I mean, who'd want a job like that anyway?
No, even with 2 jags.
Carol, you know, I do the funnies. This is my show. You really are card bored. Anyway, seriously, folks, if our winner tonight here is looking for the job of their dreams, we will do all we can, won't we, Carol, to make that dream come true. So without further ado, let's get on with the show and find out who really is game for a job. So let's get on with the show. Will our contestants please look at the screen? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Carol, what's on that screen?
Well, Mike, this is for tonight's first game, the letter game. What I've got here is a copy of a real letter that our producer wrote for a job in the BBC Sports Department. And look what happened to that.
What? An authentic, genuine letter from our producer?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Honest.
I believe you, Carol. Anyway, as you can see, it's riddled with the kind of mistakes that people so often make when they're applying for jobs. Now, what we want you to do, and our viewers at home, is take 15 seconds to find as many of those mistakes as you possibly can. And those 15 seconds, they start now! It's a bit like countdown, isn't it? Eh? Thank you very much, Carol. Very much. Okay, now. Now, what we want from you now is 3 mistakes each. 1 at a time, and we'll have 3 rounds. And I think we'll start with you. Emma. Only kidding.
Well, Mike, the writing's really messy, and it's written on toilet paper, isn't it? A yuck.
Well, Emma, I think that's game for a job here. Boom, boom! Tony.
Doesn't say who the letter's to. There's no name or address.
Right. Okay, Tracy.
I was going to say that. There's no date on it.
Close one, Trace, close one. I'll give you a date though, girl. See me later. Mark.
Mike, if it's dear sir, it should be yours faithfully, but better to write it to a named person anyway.
Okay, that's 4 done. And this letter's been flushed away already. Well, let's have some more, eh? Emma.
Well, it doesn't say what the Saturday job is.
It doesn't, does it, Emma? Tony.
Can't read who it's from.
Who wants to know? Tracy.
Should be yours faithfully.
Sorry, Trace, we've had that one and you don't get nothing for a purr.
Not in this game.
Oh, sorry, forgot which game I'm on again. Try again, Trace. Oh, sorry, Trace, out of time. Mark.
Should be typed if possible, not handwritten.
Certainly should. Round 3, Emma.
Well, it doesn't really say much at all, does it?
Well, you haven't met our producer. What should it say?
Well, age, exams, hobbies, experience, things like that.
Maybe on the application form or the CV, but... OK. Tony.
Doesn't say what the job is.
Good one. Tracy.
Mike. Sorry, Mike. My brain's gone.
Don't tempt me, Trace. Don't tempt me. Mark.
It doesn't mention his CV.
Right, but maybe he hasn't got one. Maybe he thinks it's a Citroen car. Right, that's the end of the first game, so come on, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. Come on! Tracy, what happened?
I think. Didn't have enough time.
Not enough time? Well, it's very hard under pressure on TV, isn't it? For an employer wading through 100 letters, he's going to weed out the ones with mistakes like that in no time. She wouldn't even get over the first hurdle, would she, Emma?
Absolutely. So did you.
Well, I'm sorry, Tracy, but as they say, we're going to have to let you go. OK, what's the scores on the doors? My fault, I mean, who's left and what's the next game?
Well, Mike, game number 2 is the telephone game, and if our 3 surviving contestants, Emma, Tony and Mark, would like to come with me, Mike will tell you what it's all about.
Right, the telephone game. We've given each of our contestants a copy of this ad, and we want all our contestants to phone up about that job. We're going to give each contestant 30 seconds to make that call. Sounds easy maybe, but what we haven't told them is who is going to be on the other end of the phone, with 1 or 2 little surprises as well. That's Game for a Job! OK, we're all set up, so can we have our first contestant, please? Carol! Thank you, Carol. Hi, welcome back there, Emma. Please take a seat. There's the phone, and you've got 30 seconds, starting from now. Hello, Emerald, Ruby and Jade. Dumb market relatives of mine, don't you know?
Hello, can I speak to Mr. Ruby, please?
1 moment, please. Hello, Ruby here.
Hello, Mr. Ruby. My name's Emma Fortescue. I'm phoning about the trainee clerical assistant job in last night's Express.
So why don't you tell me about yourself?
Well, I'm 17. I left school 2 months ago with GCSEs in English, Maths and IT.
Good, why don't you come up and see me?
Thank you. When would that be convenient?
Say 11 o'clock Wednesday.
Fine. I'll look forward to seeing you then.
Jolly good show. Didn't she do well? Thank you very much, Emma. And our next contender must be Tony. Tony, come on down. Take a seat. 30 seconds in the hot seat, Tony. There's the phone. Starting now. Sorry, Tony. My mistake. Didn't tell you. The phone won't work unless you press these little buttons with your fingers. OK?
I forgot the advert.
You forgot that? Oh, how unfortunate. Never mind, Tony. I'll tell you the number you need. It's 200 2001. Got that?
200 2001.
200 2001. Off you go.
200 2001.
Oh, and by the way, Tony, your time's running out.
200 2001.
Hello, Emerald, Ruby and Jade.
I'm phoning about the job.
Who would you like to speak to?
I don't know.
Could it be Mr. Ruby?
Yeah, that was it, Mr. Ruby.
Putting you through. Hello, Ruby here.
I'm phoning about the job.
And which job was that? We've got quite a few vacancies at the moment.
It was something about a clerical assistant.
Oh, right. Go ahead then.
Right. Well, my name's Tony.
Oh, Tony, guess it just wasn't your day. But that's what it's like in real life. Employers haven't got all day to hang about while you get your act together. Never mind, Tony. Come on. And Carol, can we have our next contender, please? Hi, Mark. It's your turn for the magic 30 seconds. And those 30 seconds start now. Hello, Emerald, Ruby and Jade.
Hello, could I speak to Mr. Ruby, please?
Afraid Mr. Ruby's in a meeting at the moment.
Oh, right. I'm phoning about the clerical assistant job.
Oh, yes, would you like to leave a message?
Yeah, could you tell him to call Mark Rogers, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Not bad, Mark, not bad. Carol, have you please?
Didn't he do well?
Yes, indeed, eh? But there was one minor mistake. Did anyone spot it?
He didn't leave his number.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't leave a number so that Mr. Ruby could get back to him. In fact, it's not really a good idea to leave a message anyway because employers are far too busy to get back to everyone. And it really is a pity because he was doing so well up until then. Never mind, Mark, thank you very much, but don't call us and we can't call you. Okay, good game. But somebody's got to go and it's a tough decision. Who do you think it's going to be, Carol?
Ooh, really close one, that. Ask the audience. Oh, you've got me at it now.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll ask the viewers at home. And the first viewer to ring in gets to make that choice. Hello, and who's calling Game for a Job?
Hello, Mike. My name is Walter Wheeler of Wheeler Wheelnuts.
Welcome, Walter. Really good to hear from you. Okay, Walter, who's it going to be?
Well, Mike, I'll thank you not to mock, first of all.
Sorry, Walter.
And may I say, as an employer, that I get totally cheesed off with young people making complete prats of themselves when applying for jobs. I mean, scruffy, badly written letters, clueless on the telephone, and when they come for interviews they don't even bother to smarten themselves up. Some of them don't even bother to wash.
Okay, Walter. We get the picture. Go on, go ahead. Pick as a prat.
Thank you, Mike. My choice is Tony. A right performance if ever I saw one. I mean, I don't know what the younger generation's coming to these days. I really...
Okay, Walter, and thanks for calling. Game for a Job. Sorry, Tony. Gonna have to make you redundant.
Bad luck, Tony.
Okay, that's 2 contestants down and 2 left to go. Let's play game number 3, the interview game. Hey, come on, don't look so worried. Just a big one left to play to decide which one of you 2 is going to win the job of your choice. Okay, now we're going to give you both 2 minutes each to give a good first impression on me playing Mr. Ruby, the employer from the telephone game. Because, as they say, first impressions last. And the one who scores the most points wins. It's as simply as that. Now, off you go, Mark, with Carol. And Emma, you join me for the final Game for a Job. Okay, let's zero the clock and put 50 points on the board, and away we go. Smart appearance. On time.
Good morning, Mr. Ruby. Emma Fortescue.
Good morning, Emma.
Thank you.
Good firm handshake. Polite. Waits to be invited to sit down. Find us okay?
Yes, I did. I knew that the number 19 bus stop's just around the corner in plenty of time.
Good. What made you apply for this job?
Well, as I mentioned on the phone, I've just left school with GCSEs in Maths, English and IT. We should all be useful in clerical work.
Mention some relevant qualifications.
I've also been helping at my uncle's office on a Saturday morning. Filing, bookkeeping, that sort of thing.
Relevant experience as well.
I like to keep things tidy and organised.
Excellent. So what do you know about this company?
Well, I know that it's engineering,
She's done some homework.
but that's about all. But I think I'm a very quick learner, and I'm sure I'll soon get the hang of things.
Willing to learn. Time's up. Let's have a look. Well done, Emma. You have scored 160. Well done. Thank you very much. And let's have the final contender, please. Oh, I was just about to have a kip. Come in.
Found you at last.
I didn't know I was lost.
No, I got lost backstage. It's like a rabbit warren back there. Sorry.
Never mind. You're applying for the clerical assistance job. What interests you about it?
I don't know, really. Just a comfy 9-to-5 job. I mean, how hard can being a clerical assistant be? The jewellery business sounds quite interesting, though.
Jewellery business?
That's what you do, isn't it? Emeralds, rubies, stuff like that.
Oh, dear.
Sorry.
So near, Mark, but yet so far. A big round of applause for Mark, anyway. Well, that's almost it for another week from the nation's favourite game show. So let's hear it for this week's winner, Emma Horn. Only kidding, Fortescue. Come on down, Emma. Yeah. Well done, Emma. She really has proved she's game for a job, and we will do everything we can to find that job of her dreams. And that's not forgetting this week's gallant loser. Sorry, Mark, runner-up. Let's see it for so near, but yet so far, Mark Rogers. Yeah, well, that really is it now, ladies and gentlemen. So it's all I can say is good night from our winner, Emma.
Cheerio!
From Carol.
Bye!
And not forgetting Mark. Sorry, mate. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, you're fine. And finally, it's good night from me, Mike Diamond. And don't forget, tune in the same time next week, and you will if you're game for a job. Good night, and I love you all.
If you'd like to be a contestant on Game for a Job, please write in now to the address on page 36 of this week's Radio Times. Remember, it could be you. Oh no, I'm at it now.